Hey, it's One Gun Girl here, and I've been growing a lot of stuff inside. I live in a region where I can't seem to get any decent fruits and vegetables. I bought a head of lettuce and it died like the next day. Gross. So anyway, I've been experimenting with a lot of different things, and I've discovered that anything I grow in this green plastic or the green glass bottles seems to do so much better. And I think it's some kind of light reaction thing, or at least that's what I'm going to call it. So anyway, what I've been doing is just kind of randomly cutting out. You can kind of make it more perfect as you do it. Just kind of, you take off the label, make yourself a little Sharpie area, and proceed to cut without cutting yourself. Now, the thought process in doing this isn't like it's very difficult or anything. I just want to get some fresh stuff to eat. And I have a lot of light at my house because apparently there's no trees around here. So, here. Okay. And then if there's anything loose, I just see like a little snag, I'll just cut it off. You just don't want anything jagged for your hands to hit on. So that turned out really good. Make sure you keep your cap. That's going to be critical. So you don't need any specific tools. I mean, I've been digging through my husband's toolboxes. I found part of a dart. So that's what I'm using. So I'm just going to poke a hole, kind of wiggle it around and give it enough room. Now I did notice that at the base of your soda containers, the plastic is thicker there, so it's a little bit harder, but like so. And then I've just got some old string here I found at a yard sale or something, in an auction. If it gets really frayed, I mean, you can try to cut it. Sometimes, like I use this string for like my green beans and stuff, and it just does it again like that. If that's the case, just take some clear nail polish, like that, and you can just kind of roll it. It's not going to make your fingers all weird or nothing like that. And if you let it dry, it will harden it. But I'm not the most patient of people. Okay. And then, to be able to grab it from the underside is a whole nother challenge. And I'm shredding mine. Okay, I may start over. There we go, that's a lot better. So, the theory is that once you have this all said and done, you can put it in your windows. Hopefully it's going to do it again, I think. You can put it in your windows and grow whatever you need to. Now, I had some old glass beer bottles, and I've started all kinds of plants in them. Okay, so the reason why I do it so far back like this is simply because I want room to tie it for support up on top. And now, this is where you'll need to kind of figure out how wide your windows are and if you're going to do a second layer. But as you will see, I did this one already. So the second layer, you can actually hook from the string and you can stagger them on up through a window depending on what you're growing and how much room each item might need. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to get this one in real quick here. And we're just going to tie that one up. Once again, up at the top, just for support. Okay, there we go. Now it's just a matter of putting the soil in. And because it's winter time, you know, go ahead and use some good stuff. Alright. And you can also directly go a hole underneath and string them down below, like, you know, so they'd be hanging. My girlfriend does it. She doesn't really get too much dripping, but there is still some, so I just decided not to go that route. Now my soil is already moistened, so at this point I am going to go ahead, if I can get into this bag here, and I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of lettuce going, because like I said, I can't seem to get any in the store and it's frustrating. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and I'll do 3 little sections, and that way I can get it just nice and tender as it comes up. I don't need to wait for it to be big and bulky. It'll keep growing. We'll be fine. And so I'm going to go hang it in the window, and I'll show you when I'm done. Thanks a lot.
As you can see, I've got them hanging. I know it's really bright. Sorry, it's bright for me too. And they're just getting lots of sun. The south-facing window is great. And I can water them. I used my old mayonnaise jars and drill them full of holes. They work great. So anyway, let me know if you try this and what you're going to grow too.